Hello guys, it's Teenage Marvel Fan back in another video, and sometime yesterday Sam Raimi did confirm that he will be directing the sequel to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So Sam Raimi, of course, he's probably best known around the superhero community as the director of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. And one of the parts that you saw in each of those three movies is a Bruce Campbell cameo. And then there was even a rumor that in the fourth Spider-Man movie that he was going to show up as Mysterio, in just a quick cameo. But Bruce Campbell has been in a lot of Sam Raimi movies, and a lot of his movies he's even just been cameos in. But that's what he's known for, is doing Sam Raimi movies, basically. So now that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse is going to be directed by Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell actually mentioned, I don't know if it was on Twitter or Instagram or something like that, some kind of social media, he said that he basically said that he wanted a cameo in the movie. I think the actual thing he said was something along the lines of maybe there's someone that could challenge the good doctor or something like that. So basically hinting at that he'd like to have a cameo in this movie, or at least be in the movie, period. I think it's definitely a possibility, and I hope that it does happen, because it'd be cool to just see him in there as a cameo. But as for who he would cameo as, there's so many different possibilities and options here, because it's the Multiverse of Madness, so you can have multiverse characters. So I'm going to tell you in this video who I think Bruce Campbell could play in a multiverse cameo role in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So first up is Nick Fury. I think he would make a great multiverse alternate version of Nick Fury, and he could be like the original comics version of Nick Fury, and it could just be from an alternate universe, and I think it would be a great Nick Fury, honestly. I just think that'd be really cool. I don't know if regular Nick Fury would be in the movie, but seeing those two interact with each other, that'd be really awesome. Like two Nick Furies. And yeah, just to see the differences between the two Nick Furies there. So that's my number one choice. But then also, there's Mysterio, because, like I mentioned before, he was going to appear and cameo as Mysterio in Spider-Man 4, but obviously that didn't happen. But now it can, because Sam Raimi is directing this movie, Bruce Campbell can cameo in this movie, and Mysterio was recently introduced to the MCU in Spider-Man Far From Home. So, now you can have a multiverse alternate version of Mysterio in the form of Bruce Campbell, and it could even be that same version that was going to be in Spider-Man 4 that we just never saw happen. And that'd be a genius way to tie in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe into the MCU without actually having a Tobey Maguire cameo, if they can't do that. But you know what, why not just make the whole universe canon, like have Bruce Campbell, Mysterio in there, have Tobey Maguire. That'd be great. Like, have a whole part of the movie where Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch and all his friends are there in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man world. That'd be great. So, one other option I think there is that he could be an alternate version of Doctor Strange. Because I also think he would be great as Doctor Strange. And, if the MCU movies were made, like, back in the 80s and 90s, like, I've seen posts on the internet before of, like, if these movies were made back in the 80s or 90s, who would have played them? And I think Bruce Campbell would have been a nice Doctor Strange. And now you can do that alternate version, and there was even that Doctor Strange reference in Spider-Man 2 at the Daily Bugle when J. Jonah Jameson was trying to come up with a name for Dr. Octopus, and then the other guy was like, what about Doctor Strange? And then JJJ was, of course, like, oh, no, that's taken. I mean, good idea, but it's taken. So we know that Doctor Strange exists in that universe, so maybe he's Doctor Strange in that universe, or, it really doesn't matter what universe he's from, but he could be Doctor Strange. But what do you guys think about this? Do you want Bruce Campbell to cameo in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? And who do you want him to cameo as? Do you agree with any of my options, like Nick Fury, Mysterio, or an alternate Doctor Strange? So, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope to see you in the next video, so I can bestow all Marvel knowledge upon you.